artist, it's Miss Carr here, and I am going to be providing you with an art lesson every Wednesday. While we have this special time while we're at home, I don't want you guys to stop learning and being creative. So I want to encourage you to continue to learn new things and try new things even when we can't leave our house. So today we are going to learn about something called a zine and even make a zine. Now zine, that sounds like a word that's a part of another word. Does it sound familiar to you? If you thought of magazine, then you're right. Well, a magazine is like a large booklet that has lots of colorful pictures in it about all kinds of things. But a zine is gonna be a little tinier, and I made a couple of zines this week. I got really carried away because they were so much fun to make. So here's what you need to make your own little zine at home. You're gonna need only one sheet of paper. It can be copy paper, construction paper, or just notebook paper. You're gonna need some drawing supplies, pencils, pens, colored pencils, markers, whatever you have. And you're also gonna need a pair of scissors because we're gonna have to make a little cut in our paper. And you're also gonna need what all artists need to begin any artwork, which is an idea. So here is a zine I made out of construction paper with marker and a white ink pen. I just kind of made it about my week, a zine about my week. So it's kind of like a journal, a visual journal. So I drew a little green lizard because it was soaking up some sun on our deck this week. My daughter, Daisy, she turned 4. So I drew a picture of her birthday cake. And our azalea bush outside is blooming and there's so many bees around it. So I documented a flower and a little bee coming to visit it. Also, my father-in-law dropped off some fresh baked bread, and so there's all the steam coming off it. It was delicious. And then we have a little pond behind our house, and I saw a duck out there I'd never seen before. And so I looked it up and found out it was a black-bellied whistling duck. I'd never heard of a duck like that. It had the brightest orange beak. And then I had my first Zoom meeting this week. I got to see all the teachers at school. It was so fun. And then there's the back cover, which I just kind of titled it The Week of March 30th through April 3rd, published by Miss Carr. And so that's it. Super simple, super fun. And that was just made out of construction paper, like I said. But here's one I did out of copy paper, just using markers. And this is an example of, being an expert and sharing your expertise. And so I thought, since I'm good at art, maybe I should share how to become an awesome artist. So here are some of my tips for becoming an awesome artist in my zine. Draw every day. Don't let mistakes stop you from creating. That's so important. Learn from other artists. Experiment and try new things. Draw what you see from life. Observe the world around you. And take opportunities to improve your skills. Hey, hint, hint, here's an opportunity to improve your skills by making a zine, hint, hint. And there's the back cover. Notice I kind of made it look like a book spine right there. Then I just put the date I made it and signed my name. But if you just have notebook paper and a pencil, you can still make a zine. So here's what I made out of notebook paper and pencil. It's about my family. So this is one that I did about me. And so I just did some simple illustrations. There's my husband and 2 daughters, and here's my sisters on this page. There's my mom and dad, didn't really get to finish her. And my grandmas. And that's it. Just decorated the back there. So these can be super simple and super fun, and I really hope you try it. I really hope you guys enjoy it. So you just saw the ideas I had for my zine. Now it's time for you to plan out the idea that you have for your zine. Traditionally, artists who create zines think of something they're either really good at they want to share about, like I did with art, or they think of a story they want to tell, like comic book artists do. You can also just share something personal about you, like I did about my family and my week. So grab a scrap sheet of paper and draw a rectangle and divide that rectangle into 8 pieces. This is just like what we do in class when we get our sketchbooks out and draw and make notes before we jump into our final copy for our artwork. Now, one of these squares is going to be the cover of your zine. And another one of these squares is going to be the back cover or the ending page. And then you'll have 6 spaces for the rest of your designs. For this planning sheet, I'm going to plan for the zine you saw about my week. Remember, since this is just a planning paper, it's okay if you make a mistake. It's okay if you misspell a word. This is just to get our ideas down before we begin. All right, artists, now that we have our idea planned, it's time to get our paper and scissors and to fold it into a zine. The first thing we're going to do is fold our paper like a greeting card. Make sure with all the folds you do that you match the sides and corners so they are exact. It's okay to ask an adult to help with this part if it's a little tricky. Next, we're going to make another fold by turning our paper and matching the corners and sides into a hot dog style. Nice and skinny like that. Once you have it matched, crease and run your hands across the fold several times to make sure it is a very strong fold. The next step is we're going to take one side of our paper and fold it into that middle fold where it matches on that middle line. Once you have it nice and exact, crease it, open it up, turn your paper around. We're going to repeat this step again. Fold your paper to the middle, align it to where it's all exact and even, and then crease the fold. I always run my fingers over my fold several times so it's nice and strong. Now we have those 8 sections that we just saw on our planning paper. Next, we're going to fold our paper in half like we did at the beginning, like a greeting card. And we are going to make one cut right there in the middle on that middle line. We're only going to be cutting into the middle. Make sure you hold your scissors correctly. Hold your paper steady and cut slowly and carefully. We are just cutting right to the middle of this paper. So go slow so you don't cut too far. All right, that's it. Scissors down. I'm going to open my paper back up and my cut has doubled. There you see it in the middle. Look, my paper's talking to me. Hi, paper. Then we're going to take our paper and kind of push all those sides together. See how they're all touching? And then I'm going to collapse my paper and press all those sides down flat on my surface. I'm going to go over those folds one more time to make sure they're strong and sturdy. And then I can close it like a book. All right, giving it one more good crease all over so it doesn't become unfolded. And look, there's my zine. I have my front cover and those 6 inside pages for my designs and the back cover. Hey, that wasn't so bad. All right, now we're ready to begin. All right, artist, so it's as simple as that. Just using those simple supplies and your amazing imagination, you can make this awesome little zine to share with your family and friends. FaceTime someone and show it off and explain it to them. That way you can get yourself talking about your art. And hey, even share it with me. You can comment on our YouTube channel or comment on Facebook, or you can send me an email. I'm going to put my email on the screen. You also can tag me in Instagram if you want to share it with me. Also, with any artwork that your parents post on Facebook, you use the hashtag TriceRocksArt. And that way we can search for it and maybe share your art next week or on our Facebook page too. So happy creating, artist. I hope you enjoy this fun activity. Hope to see you soon.